we get back on the road, we get going, and we're going down the road. And I remember looking over at him and said, dude, we're going to have to get a hotel or something. I can't stay awake. And he's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. It's super late at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things that's already
not making
happened.
the cannonball run in one day.
No, definitely. Yeah. It's not going to, I mean, trying, but it's not going to make it. So the next thing I know, the car is shaking, like horribly shaking. Like, did we just blow all the tires or what is going on? And so I wake up and we're going down the median.
Oh, no.
So I freak out and I just mash on the brake pedal, which weird. I don't know what happened. I'm going to blame it on the traffic stop. They switched my brake pedal and my gas pedal somehow.
So you slammed the gas?
Yes, I did. And at that moment, that car just started. It
went
helicopter on me. And those rotaries, they make a beautiful noise at like 16, 18,000 RPM.
Yeah, because that's kind of like their peak. But yeah.
So we're now going through this median and in slow motion, road, grass, road, bridge, grass, road. It's just nonstop. And then I start seeing parts of the front of the car coming up over and smacking the windshield.
Oh, no. And you're like, that can't be good.
No, it wasn't.
There goes my air dam.
Yeah. It was, I don't know if you remember how the front of that thing was. It was all fiberglass and it was literally, it was like a cow pusher. So when it does finally stop, the madness doesn't stop. So now we're in the middle of a median, which I got really lucky. I was able to actually drive out of it,
luckily it was a low enough dip in the median that you drove out.
And so
with your plastic flapping or the fiberglass flapping on both sides.
My construction buddy, he proceeds to kind of like, and we'll tell the story another day, but when you forced me to launch over that road and over the ditch and ravine and all that stuff.
I didn't force you to do anything, but
you forced me to go Dukes of Hazzard.
Hey, you got your version. I've got the truth, buddy, but go ahead.
There's always two sides to a story.
Remember
that.
Yeah, the truth and then whatever you make up.
So I can't even see the guy. He's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's picking up car parts. Well, body parts.
Yeah.
No, not people parts. Like fiberglass parts off the car.
Parts of the car.
Okay, that makes sense. We didn't know. I didn't hit anybody. Definitely did not hit a person.
Not that you're aware of.
Yeah.
While you're asleep.
Right. That's the worst way. That is beyond the worst way to wake up is going through a meeting. Anyway, so we get going down the road and like I think it was like the driver's fender is just like scraping the ground. So we got that noise going on. And somehow
you went straight Tommy Boy to use a reference. Have you seen the part in Tommy Boy where they hit the deer and then they put the deer in the back of the car?
That part. That was a great.
And then the deer wakes up and like destroys the whole car. Yeah.
Yeah.
You went straight Tommy Boy on that mission, man.
That's about what happened there. So we're going down the road and it's making all these weird noises and stuff. And then it gets even better. It starts raining. So the projector headlights and putting the buckets in, tinted lenses, no pop-ups anymore. You can't see where you're going at night anyways in that thing.
Oh,
so that sucked. And plus half the front end is missing. Like the fog lights, which I actually use for driving lights.
Yeah.
So I could see where I was going.
And the wires running to your headlights probably are all gone.
Those are all in the back of the car now.
Nice.
Being transported.
Yeah.
And I've knocked out a bunch of fuses. The windshield wipers aren't working. And actually, I'm pretty sure at this point I did not have tail lights or brake lights.
Yeah.
And we're going down the interstate at like 40 miles an hour. So I didn't want to go any faster because it was just making the worst noises.
Wow.
And we can't, and this is going to sound like something straight out of a movie, which probably should be in a movie. May have been a movie at one point in time. We're literally, I'll reach out my window and pull the wipers one direction. You reach out your window, pull them back so I can see where I'm going because of the rain.
Yeah.
And this is again, wintertime. Thank goodness it wasn't snowing. Might as well have been. That probably would have been better. So
were the windshield wipers at least connected by a bar so that when you grabbed one of them, the other one moved?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
yeah, we
Yeah.
we got way lucky there. So
Yeah.
I think we had to go like another 15, 20 miles like that before we could find a place to lodge for the evening.
Yeah. That's a movie scene all in its own, dude. That is your own movie. That is the story of Keith.
Well,
Is what that should be a movie.
yeah,
yeah.
it was pretty awesome though. So, the next morning you get up and you assess the damage. Because as soon as I got the hotel room,
Probably
it's like,
looked way worse when you walked out there and looked at it.
oh gosh, it was bad.
It was bad.
It was like,
That was bad.
it was. Could you imagine? Let's just say your face is the front of a car and somebody took an aluminum baseball bat and hit you as hard as they possibly could while you're smiling at them
Oh,
and knocked
no.
all your teeth out. That's what the front of the car looked
Oh.
like. It was extra bad.
I like that body kit too that was on that.
Oh, it was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, the front of that thing.
You couldn't drive over a snail with it, but yeah.
So we what did we end up doing? Oh yeah, we went to there's like a little gas station, so we walked over there. We got high speed tape, we got some bungee cords,
Duct tape, man.
I got some fuses,
Zip ties. Yeah, that'll fix
So
it
we just
right
kind
up.
of doctored it all back. It looked like Frankenstein going down the road. It was horrible. So
Yeah.
we make it to Charlotte like a day and a half late. And I got lucky. This is the funny part. Well, actually, the whole thing was just damn funny. But so I was actually needing some other stuff for it. So I went to the Mazda dealership. So there's something on the engine that I jacked up. I can't
Usually
remember.
it's a tranny cooler underneath that gets jacked in the
I
front.
don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
so I went to the dealership, and I kid you not, when you walk in the showroom, lo and behold, on like this big mural behind like the you're getting attacked again.
I know that stink bug is coming after me.
It is too. Anyway, so there's like this big giant mural with like the full race version of my car with the same kit, everything.
Oh no.
And so the guy, he walks outside because I'm trying to explain to him what happened. He walks out and he's just like,
Oh no.
you guys suck.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously they couldn't help us. Actually, I think one of the shop guys came out and he spent like an hour with some epoxy and some fiberglass tape trying to
Piece what little was left
try to
back
make
together.
try to make it work to where
He's-
we
he's-
had lights.
He's
and
got
stuff again.
he's got your hatchback lid open, trying to like a puzzle pieces, like trying to
What's
glue it
new?
back together. Yeah.
Well, the biggest thing is like I gotta have lights. I can't see
At the
where
very
I'm-
least. Lights and windshield wipers would be super in the snowstorm.
Right. And then also, obviously, as I mentioned, you had to pour transmission fluid in the carburetor. That was back in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where state I was in when this happened, when the big, when I floored it.
Yeah.
But that actually finished the engine off. So
Oh,
at this
I'm
point,
sure. Yeah.
you could no longer use transmission fluid to start it. I had to get, do you remember what Motor Honey was? It was like gear grease or gear oil.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like, it was like
super thick.
honey.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's why I call it
Yeah.
Motor Honey or whatever. But
Yeah. It was like super thick to take up the giant gap that you had in your rings and your
yeah,
in your
which
car.
normally you would just put that in the oil sump.
Yeah.
This had to go down the carburetor to get it to start. And then even better yet, so for at least this state does not have the smog check. Anyways, so
Was
it would
like
smoke
mosquito fogger.
like yes. So like the people behind me, and it wasn't like you'd start the car, a little bit of smoke for a minute or
It
two.
was just like a giant
It
cloud.
was just for like
That's
20
the mosquito
minutes.
foggers, man, that you get
You
behind
can't
with a
see
mosquito
anything.
fogger or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. So I did get it back to Indiana somehow, and I ended up putting.
You know what?
a used engine in
That
it.
is a testament to the Mazda rotary engine. That's all I got to
Yeah,
say.
That was
Nobody can-
pretty-
Nobody can pour motor honey down and drive clear back to Indiana on obviously something that's, so jacked up that it requires motor honey to even get it to start.
Oh yeah, it
And
was
you drove it
destroyed.
hundreds of miles back to Indiana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and at speed though. That was the other weird part.
Yeah.
Because once you got it started, it didn't run like a brand new car, but
Yeah.
going up through all the hills and mountains.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
I
you
forgot.
got,
Yeah, all the mountains and stuff
yeah.
you got to cross over.
you might have to drop down to like second gear,
yeah,
and it was screaming, but it's still doing the speed limit.
yeah. People were flipping you off as they drove by from the smoke, being smoked
Right.
out from
It was
the
great.
mosquito fogger.
It's like, well, I got to stop for gas. Those things suck. Their gas mileage was just horrible.
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah.
so then you have that problem on top of it.
Yeah,
So there was a lot of stopping for petrols. But you also, that was a weird thing too. Is like, well, stopping for gas and some motor honey at the same time.
just to get it home. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough for that one.
All right, it's 10 o'clock. So
All right.